Well, it just isn't the same after the holiday now, is it? It loses its charm, and then you realize, quite frankly, it might be a tad too much. I heard that.
Heard what?
You chuckle. Yeah, today's the day. I sell my centerpiece, I put it here. We are taking down all of this, all of Christmas, because
my mother is from the South, and we were raised with Southern traditions sometimes. That's one of the traditions, is you bring the Christmas stuff down before New Year's. Otherwise you'll have bad luck during the year.
I can keep the nativity?
And why not?
Okay, all right.
It makes, I mean, listen, the Santa Claus and the Christmas trees, you know, it's not the religious part of it, it's the, you know, the flourish of it all. I don't want to get into the history of it, I know about that, but, you know, the nativity is the actual religious part of it, so.
So we keep it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yay! Okay, all jokes aside, I'm actually in agreement of taking it down, because we're going back to work, and my weekends are going to be very busy after that doing videos and stuff, and right now I have a 3-day weekend, so I'm going to enjoy it. But after a while, and once the holidays are gone, it does lose its appeal, doesn't it? It's like you're looking at it, and even on the outside, like you drive around, and everything's become meaningless at that point, because the holidays are over, all the festivities are gone, family members went back home, friends are doing their own thing, you know, there's all the gifts have been put away, you know, and being used already, so there's really nothing about Christmas, at least to me, after the 27th. As you approach the new year, it kind of like becomes like, oh my god, how am I going to get all this stuff back into the boxes? So I'm ready to take it down. But this year I want to do something a little bit different, because you've seen me taking down Christmas before. But what I want to do this year is really, really declutter, okay? I have boxes downstairs that still have stuff. It's usually stuff I haven't used for the past year, 2 or 3 years for Christmas decor. It's gotta go. I'm not keeping it. Whatever I got outside now, except for the angels, the silver angels, I'll show them. That I'm keeping. Everything I got out right now, what I've used this year, I'm gonna keep for next year. But the one thing I say every year I need to do is the Radcos, and take pictures of every single ornament and name it in a catalog, because I am starting to lose my memory, and there's very few of them that I actually can remember the name year after year. They're usually my favorite ones. So what I'm going to do, Scott just brought the box. I'm going to take them down, put them on the table, take a picture with my phone. Scott is going to wrap them. And then later on, at some point, I'll go online and then I'll try to find the name. You know, with the Google imaging or reverse image, I'll try to find the names of all the ones that I forgot. And then I'll put it in the digital catalog, and then I'll print it. It doesn't even have to be in color. I can print it in black and white, you know, I was going to say recto verso. How'd you say double-sided? Double-sided, and put it in the...
double-sided, that's how I say double-sided.
Yeah, recto verso.
Yeah.
Is it Latin? It's Latin, right?
I don't know.
We use
how do I say double-sided, so I said double-sided.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for. You're doing a good job.
I know.
Once it's printed, I'll put it in the box, so that way I have it year after year, and then I'll add pages, okay? Let's get started. The Radco tree. By the way, before we start, I'll put the name down below of the shop, but this is what Willie bought me this year for Christmas. Isn't it the cutest? And then Scott got me these, and they are uranium glass, and they glow under a black light. You want to see it, don't you? All right, here we go. I'm atomic. Look at this. Isn't it cool? Too bad I don't go to nightclubs anymore. All right. We got Radcos to wrap. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with the bottom and the newest one. For those of you who are not on Instagram and or Facebook, this is the 2023 Christopher Radko Snowman. This one is a jolly. You can see from the round bottom, it doesn't have legs. They're my favorite type. And if you want to know its name, I believe it's called Jolly Holly Snowman. Everything's got to be dusted and cleaned and whatnot. And those fig trees, they still shed. Who's that? Oh, that's Scott bringing the box. They still shed pine needles. Okay. This is one of Scott's gifts this Christmas. Old-fashioned Bimming cocktail smoker. Look at this thing. It's so cool. I'll put the link down below if you have somebody in your family who likes bourbon. It comes with a torch and then this system here that you put over the glass, and then you put the flavors, you smoke them and you close it, and then all the smoke goes inside the glass and it flavors your bourbon. So we gotta buy butane, but that was one of his gifts. Stay organized here, okay? This is all extra. It's trash. Because otherwise I'm gonna have this stuff all over the place. Okay, what's in here? Not a lot. Alright, this is for the Christmas china, which I don't have a lot. Alright. I think I'm going to be able to let go of a lot of stuff that's in here. What do we have? Alright, I don't use those, and guess what? It's missing its top, so that can go. Some of it I'm going to donate, some of it I'm going to... This is also broken. I can't donate that. This is broken. Okay, this I can donate. This I can donate. This one I can donate. This big thing here I can donate. There's not a lot of ribbon left. This is trash. That was trash. That's trash. Alright, let me clean this. This goes in the donate box. That fits. Alright. Some of you may be wondering why my donating an assorted Christmas bubble, because at my thrift store in town, at the First Presbyterian, all year long they have a large basket of unassorted bubbles, and it gets emptied out by Christmas. Because people come in and they'll grab, you know, oh, I like this one, oh, I like that one, oh, I need another one of those, you know. So you don't have to worry about donating like a whole collection. You can just have a few here and there and assorted. There's always going to be somebody who needs a gold one or a white one. And I'm doing all the snow globes. And I'm keeping them in the box this year, so that way they don't get damaged. That blue box to put these, and then probably most of what's here. I don't know if these guys will fit, we'll see. And I'll keep this as the dining room box. I know the red glass trees won't fit. It's starting to look a little bit more like the house, right? I mean, this still has to be cleaned and dusted and vacuumed or whatever. So what I'm going to do now, because we're moving to the living room, I'm going to go through all my boxes, and whatever I don't want to keep and is still good and usable is going to go in the donate box. Whatever I don't want to keep is broken or, you know, can't really donate because it's just, you know, like pieces of ribbon, for instance. That's gonna go in the trash. So basically the goal here is when I open all my boxes next year, everything in the boxes is something that I will use, unless of course I totally change the decor, which I probably will, but something that I can reuse at a little time. I don't have, you know, a pile of garbage. Every box that I have left over right now, looks like this at the bottom. It's got a bunch of stuff. So I gotta go through all of them. So since this channel is supposed to encourage people to find order in their life, we're gonna be organized. I have the bin in the middle. On the right is donate, on the left is trash. Let's go. Just lost power. Oh boy. Oh, here are the kids. Huh?
Why did the power go out?
The power went out. I don't know.
Okay.
We don't have a storm or anything going on, so we just gotta wait. Oh! Woo! It's back! Take out the batteries, because the last thing I need is for this thing to get all bad right next to. And so more than likely next year for the mantle, I'll do the same thing, but I'll add on to it, if that's even possible. I'll add height. That's what I'll do. So I gotta find something like those two glass trees. If they were in gold, I would totally put them on here. Yeah, I could paint them, but it's not gonna be giving me the same result. So I'm just gonna pack everything in here so that way next year I have everything ready. The only thing is, if you remember, some of the decor here, some of the foliage I used for fall. So I'll have to remember when I do my fall to come and open that box, because I don't have a third box just for foliage.
You getting hungry? Do you want a soup or anything?
I'm starving.
All right, you want me to go to,
Do you want to get a soup?
I can get you a soup. What kind of soup do you want? Or do you want a sandwich?
Well, you know me, I like the
Butternut squash?
butternut squash type, mulligatawny if they have it, you know, stuff like that.
All right.
Okay, and the peacock feathers,
Whoop.
I gotta separate them. And they gotta go in their own bag. I gotta dust everything. I got all my feathers put together. I disassembled the centerpiece already. And what I did was grab some of the foam that was in there and put it into this box. That's the box I was telling you about that I purchased for like $9 at 70-something% off. It says Joy on the back, and it had the wet foam in it, which apparently you call Oasis. I didn't know. Learn something every day. And oh, I just pricked myself. I just used some of that leftover Oasis or wet foam. And these are the pieces that were in the centerpiece, and I'm just putting them here to have some kind of I don't know, thing on the mantle. And to be honest, it's also to hide the fact that I have a whole patch here that's missing from 2 years ago. Those 3M hook things that I was telling you about, that I'm not recommending to use for garlands and stuff, because I put it on the wall, and not only did the garland not last, it fell off with that thing glued to the wall, but on top of that it took a chunk of the paint and the plaster, okay? So, and I haven't repaired it, but it's coming soon. I've got goals for this year. It's coming soon. I'm going to redo a lot of things, like cracks, whatever. That's going to be taken care of. It's on my to-do list for 2023. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep it like that. Okay, Scott's going to bring lunch. I'm going to put the camera on the charger, and I'm going to need to go to the post office at some point. I have a bunch of cards. I'm still responding to you cards, by the way. I am. But, you know, whatever I find in the post office today, I'll respond to, but it won't be on time for New Year's Eve, obviously. But I'll still send you my wishes. So I got to stop by the post office. I'll have lunch first, go to the post office, and when I come back, Scott and I are tackling the big tree, and then it will be done. Well, folks, this is it. Let's turn this off so it doesn't flicker. It was a good one this year, wasn't it? I'm going to start with the flowers. They go in the paper bags. And they get folded until next year. what about the black eyed peas? Why do we have to eat that cardboard?
You're complaining about eating cardboard. Okay.
What?
I've seen the cereals you get at the Korean supermarket.
These are delicious.
They're cardboard.
But anyway, so why do we have to eat black eyed
Well,
peas?
you only have to eat it once a year, and I would
Thank
just,
God.
I would just point out
Yeah.
that I have seen you include them in meals
It's
during
true.
the year.
Yes.
So, nah, boo boo.
You know what we're doing, friends? Because
Um,
I think you can barely see me because it's focusing on him right now. We eat lentils. I'm supposed to make lentils.
Well, make some lentils. We'll have lentils and black-eyed peas. We'll throw it all together. It'll taste terrible.
I can make it taste good, actually. So it's supposed to be for good luck, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be good for good luck. And, you know, it's not like some made-up thing. I've definitely seen articles and whatever about it. There's also something about money in an envelope that you're supposed to do, but we never did that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know, money in an envelope or something.
Isn't that a Chinese thing?
Don't know.
Have you guys heard about that? Money in an envelope? So what do? You put money in an envelope?
And hang it on the wall. But I don't know the whole particulars of it.
That's not gonna last. If we know there's money in an envelope somewhere in this house, what was gonna happen to it? Yeah, you. Ed, you're tall. Come on, help. Grab the ones that are
On the top.
on the top. They're twisted, okay? So
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
so anyway, Ed, do you believe in those superstitions?
What superstitions?
Like you gotta remove all of the Christmas
He grew up here. He's got
You gotta remove all
before New Year's Eve, otherwise it's bad luck, and you gotta eat black-eyed peas on the first day.
the... No, I don't believe in any of them. Cum hoc,
These-
ergo propter hoc.
But you believe in Santa Claus.
What? What was that?
Cum hoc, ergo propter hoc.
What does
Just
it
because
mean?
two things happen at the same time doesn't mean that they're correlated.
Was
Or
that
they cause each other.
was that Latin?
Yes.
Look at the big brains on Edward.
Get with this kid.
I learned it in stats.
Say that again?
I learned it in stats.
No, not that. The Latin.
Cum hoc, ergo propter hoc.
So smart.
Sure.
Alright, so you don't believe in it. Willie!
No, I think it's just like...
So that's 2 out of 1, I just want to say, okay?
You have your
Or
own
actually, I think
superstitions.
this one is post hoc.
What
I don't know.
superstitions do I have?
Give me a minute, I'll think about it.
Yeah, that's right. Think about it. Willie,
What?
do you believe it's bad luck
For
if
what?
we keep Christmas stuff after the New Year's?
Not really, no.
I'd say we keep this up until around Easter.
Nah, come on. No, that's
You know what I
pushing
was
it.
just thinking about? All right, so earlier today,
Right.
I was outside with the dogs.
Yeah.
All right, and there's people putting their Christmas trees on the side of the road, right?
The real ones?
The real ones.
That's so sad.
All right. The thing is I believe that's probably the origins of that superstition. Is that you have people that are going to buy their tree early on, and then they're going to end up with a dead tree in their house and a bunch of needles on the floor, and it's a fire hazard.
Okay.
What purpose
Right.
does a dead tree serve to a zoo, though?
The elephants eat it.
Oh, yeah, why are you? Where did this whole black eyed pea thing start from?
Grandma probably had black-eyed peas one day and had a really good
Nice.
year following.
No, it's the thing in the south.
So Willie, you're saying no? It doesn't matter.
I'm saying no, it does not matter now.
Well, Scott, you
Well
know,
numbered.
if people don't believe in superstition, maybe they don't get affected.
Maybe they do, they're just not aware of it.
Do you believe in superstition that much? I mean,
No, not a lot.
Are you what are you superstitious about?
I feel like they're all
Apparently bad
rational.
luck if we keep the tree down. So I'm still waiting for you to tell me about my superstitions, because you said you had to have
Well, I
one.
gotta think about it.
You can keep thinking, because I know
Because I pointed
have
them
mine.
out, I have pointed them out in the past.
If you ever
Things like the youngest child in the house is the one that's supposed to put the star on the tree.
That's everybody's superstition.
we can't do
No.
that.
Huh?
We can't do
Or
that.
the youngest one in the house is the one that's supposed to put the baby in the nativity.
Yeah. But that's not done out of superstition.
Are you sure?
That's tradition.
This is also plastic? Or?
Yes, Pastor.
You can tell if you drop them on the floor, they don't break.
Yeah, okay, let's
That's
not,
good advice.
this is not a science experiment, please. So this is my donate pile, and I'm going to donate this. I don't use it. I really don't. So all of this plus the bin is going to donation. So this is to this batch. I gotta rinse that. That goes right here. This I have to bring back downstairs. You going up?
Yeah.
Can you take this with you?
Where'd you go?
In our bedroom. All right, every year I get cards. Okay, I get cards from a lot of people. I had to buy more stamps. I had 7 plus 2, 7 books plus 2. International, I have a few international left, but I went through the 7, about 2 more, and I'm halfway through the first one. So 7, 140, so almost 200 cards. And then what I do is that I keep cards on the sides. There are my favorite cards in terms of design. So I gotta show you the first one. Look at this. This is handmade, and it's handmade by Kathleen. Look at this. So she made this gorgeous card with the little Scottish terrier on it. Isn't it the cutest thing? All right, so that's Kathleen's card. Then Caroline sent me this card, and I really like it, and it really shows on camera. It's the light right here. It doesn't show that well on the card itself, but for some reason with the contrast on the camera, and of course glitter. Okay, and then the last one is absolutely gorgeous, and that's from Sandra, and I really like this. Oh, the glitter's not showing. I wish it would, but anyway, it's got a glitter all over. So Kathleen, Sandra, and Caroline, you sent me the best cards this year, the best looking cards. I really like them. Wait, there's one more. Nope, that's different. Okay, so I just wanted to give a shout out to those ladies. I'm gonna dust everything and mop, and then I'll give you a final tour. Well, here we go. This is the last video I'm filming in 2022. It will be the first video posted in 2023. Taking down Christmas. It feels good. I mean, I'm exhausted. Takes about 2.5 weeks, if not 3 weeks. Well, if I'm counting the weekends, I'm only, 2 or 3 weekends to decorate everything, and it takes 7 hours or so to take it all down. So that's not too bad. I guess obviously it's much easier to take it down, but the accomplishment this year was to empty out the bins of all the stuff that I keep on shuffling. I got a good bin worth of donations that's going to go to the First Presbyterian. They're going to be very happy because they have a all year long, as I mentioned, all year long Christmas room. And the stuff moves. You probably saw it on camera in one of my videos when I go in June and it's a Christmas room. But it feels good. Everything's been dusted. Everything's been vacuumed. I'm yet to mop. I have to do it. It feels good. It feels good. I miss the decor, but I love my house. So it's, I like the way this looks. It's our home, and we're happy with it. So since it's the first video you see, and it's probably going to be posted on New Year's Day, I want to wish everyone a happy New Year. Prosperous, healthy, peaceful, happy New Year. Don't overload yourself with goals. Focus on maybe one area of your life that you want to improve. Of course, I absolutely do not take my own advice. I want to change it all. And fast. I'm working on myself this year, and as usual, but like really in specific directions. Goals are important, but it's more about the general direction that you want to go. And I'm focusing on that, the general direction that I want to go this year, rather than specific items to, check. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for this year, for your support, for the thumbs up, for the comments, the encouragement, the faith you had in me this year. For those of you who joined Patreon, from the bottom of my heart, you know that I thank you. And if you're on the fence and if you don't know, you're not sure, give it a try. I have to tell you, this Patreon community is something else. We are really, really getting close to each other. There's a lot of communication going on with Patreon as a community. It's not anonymous, that's all I want to say. It's much more intimate, and I share much more intimate content. So for the new year, maybe that's what you want to do. Give it a shot. Try my Patreon right here, patreon.com/mygreatchallenge, and that would be it. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. There's going to be a lot of different things this year. On Instagram, I'm trying to kick it up a notch. So you'll probably see more of me, more reels, more stories, more posts in 2023. I'm really, really trying to focus a lot more on my social media presence for 2023. So we'll see where that goes. I'm looking forward to the challenge, and that would be it. So happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the other side in 2023. Bye! Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really, really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.